Alright, so a lot of people ask me, how do you play jungle Twitch? And how do you play jungle in general? Like what's your thought process when you're playing jungle, right? Especially jungle Twitch. So here it is, guys. Replay commentary of a game that I just played on my Twitch jungle only account. Now in this game, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my thought process, alright? Like deciding where to be and when to be there, right? Like I said before, there's three types of junglers in this game. You have the gankers, you have the farmers, and then you have the jungle controllers. All right, so the gankers, they pretty much just try to gank as much as possible. The farmers, they try to farm up into the late game as much as possible, and the controllers, they try to control, they try to win games through controlling the enemy jungler, like rendering the enemy jungler useless. Alright, so an example of a gank heavy jungler would be like Lee Sin or Elise. An example of farming jungler would be like Master Yi, Shyvana, right? And then an example of a control jungler would be like Nunu. Okay, so over here you can see I did my red buff, no leash, because Singed wanted to proxy, so I'm fine with that. And after that, I just go straight straight mid. After I did my red buff, I go straight mid, try to pressure, try to pressure this Veigar a little bit. Even though because the Echo was pushing up the lane, so the Veigar was playing really far back, I still got a good chunk on him, right? Maybe I even forced him to use a potion, but he didn't, which is fine. But I still applied pressure to him, you know what I mean? And because I showed up and I applied pressure, you see that? Echo's level 3, Veigar is still level 2. Echo can get a push going. So this is the kind of thing that you need to do as a jungler, alright? Not necessarily only just ganking and just killing the enemy, you know what I mean? You also have to show up through your lanes, like apply indirect pressure by just showing up, right? Because you show up, the enemy has to back off. Your laner gets a slight advantage, like over here, for example, right? So that's the little things. And then after that, I gank mid, I come over here, disrespect his Graves a little bit, because what is he gonna do, right? Like, absolutely nothing. And then do this. Early game Scuttle Crabs are really, really, really important, guys. There's two reasons why it's really important. First of all, it provides vision for your team, alright? Not only for your lanes, but also for you, because it protects, like, one entrance of your jungle, you see? Over here, it's the same shit. It protects this entrance of your jungle right here, over here. So this is really, really, really good getting Scuttle Crab early game. Also, because the Scuttle Crab does not attack back, you basically get free heals off of it. So it's really, really, really crucial that you get Scuttle Crabs early game. And then after that, I see that bottom, they're fighting, so I just come bottom, get some free kills. And then after that, it's all part of the plan. Just let your laner die and then use hacks this whole wave. Over here, I see that Echo is low, so I go mid to tax, but Echo decided to go in. Unfortunately, this Veigar had like no mana, so that was, again, it's like a free kill. Unfortunately, Echo dies. Actually, fortunately, Echo dies. It's all part of the plan, because now, you see, I literally get 2 waves of minions for free. Like, literally free XP, free gold, free everything. You know? That's so good for me. And now I just go back. Let's see what I get. Okay, so I get my Respawn over here, and then maybe some daggers, yeah. And now my Singe pings that Darius has no flash. And you already know what I'm gonna do. Like, you already know. Literally just walk down mid lane, top lane. Then over here, he has no flash, so... But yeah, I don't actually kill him, which is like unfortunate, but yeah, you get the idea, alright? Drop a ward inside Graves' jungle. Try to pressure this Graves. Things like that, you know, and then just go back. Nothing much to do for now. So now, you see, I'm just farming. Why is that? Because I'm about to hit level 6 really, really soon. And Twitch's level 6 is really strong because His ultimate gives him huge attack range, so you can run down people really easily. So which is why I'm just farming and farming. Unless I see like free kills, then I will go. If not, I'm just gonna farm until level 6. And now my red buff is up. I go back. I get my second portion of my Blood Razor. Then run to my red buff. And then you already know where I'm going. Alright? It's so obvious. Darius is no flash. I have red buff. I have ulti. You already know what's gonna happen. Really easy stuff. Just come in. And I just run him down with ulti. And red buff, there's no way for him to get away because he has no flash. Over here, again, I see mid is free. I just come for the free experience and the free gold. Like, the jungle is a scavenger, alright? The jungler gets the least amount of gold other than the support in the game. So you need to go into lanes and tax their shit whenever you can. That's how you put yourself ahead. Then over here, I wanted to go gank bottom, but bottom lane, the enemy bottom lane isn't there, so just leave. Get my Blood Razor and boots, and then run down bottom. Because I know that bottom lane, they have no summoners. Why do I know that they have no summoners? My bottom lane just died, and they use their summoners to kill my bottom lane. So over here, I come. Even though I don't kill them, I'm pressuring them off of the wave. I'm like zoning them of experience, I'm zoning them. My Ashe can farm for free. Now once again, unfortunately Ashe over here misses the arrow, which is whatever. Now I just push him in and then we go for dragon. Just like that. So even though you don't get kills, you're still applying pressure into the map, onto the map, right? Over here, we go mid. Veigar plays really safely, but it's fine. Like, I don't kill him, but I get him low, and then I push the wave into the tower. But Echo decides to go in, and he didn't even ulti, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, because Echo died, I'm gonna get all of this free farm just for me. And you see that I'm gonna play around the bottom side of the map again, because I know the enemy bottom lane has no flash. Over here, let me bottom lane like commits to the fight. So I just come in, just free kills because they flashed in. And then boom, just like that, easy kills. Over here, just disrespecting the Graves because what is he gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Once again, push in the lane, go back. So after that, I'm gonna go for my Ruinous Hurricane second item. Ruinous Hurricane is really core on Jungle Twitch because it allows you to farm really quickly. And also, it makes your ultimate do AoE damage. So yeah. Once again, I know that bottom lane has no summoners. So I keep ganking them. Even though my gank was not successful, I'm applying pressure. They have to back off. And because they have to back off, my Ashe can freely farm. It's all about applying pressure. You don't even need to necessarily kill them. You just have to be a pain in the ass to make their gameplay miserable. Pretty much over here just zoning this Veigar. I know that they're fighting bottom, so I'm just harassing this Veigar so he rotates later. And over here I know that they're low. Just come in for some free kills. So yeah, I'm just like that. Easy stuff. And then just push in the wave, get the tower. Over here I'm tanking the tower for my Echo. So yeah, just like that, free bottom tower. And you see, most of the time, right? Like, when's the last time I did my golems? Probably never. I haven't done those golems one time in this single game. See that? Because Twitch is like a ganking jungler, don't have to farm. You want to apply pressure on the map, and if you do need to farm the enemy jungle or tax their laners. So we're here gonna go get a dragon for free. Because I don't have my ultimate, I don't have my flash. I'm not really strong right now, so I'm not gonna do anything, just gonna go for the safe thing. Now I see that they're fighting bottom, I just come for the free kill. After that, push in the tower. They're fighting top, but it's fine because I'm getting a tower. After that, take Graves' red buff. Yeah, so like basically at this point it's pretty much just free kills. Because I'm just so fed. And over here I'm here for my red buff, also gonna heal off of the jungle camps because Blood Razor does give you lifesteal. So I go back, get my red buff, do the jungle camps, get back to full HP, and come back. And boom, just like that. Run down mid, get that free mid inhibitor tower. There's literally nothing they can do. So over here, just some sidestepping. I think this Braum is like really tilted, so he just flashed over and missed everything. That was pretty funny. And then just keep pushing down this mid tower. And at around 22 minutes of the game, first inhibitor is down. And then we're probably gonna get the second inhibitor. Because we have so much pressure bottom lane, and we have so much pressure mid lane. So yeah. 23 minutes in. 2 inhibitors down. Almost gonna get the third inhibitor as well. So yeah, Darius flashes in. If he flashes in like that, then I'm just gonna ulti on them. And see, like this whole time, I have not farmed my jungle at all. My farm is 96. It's disgusting. Like normally at 20 minutes, you should have around 150 to 200 farm as a jungler. But because I've just been ganking this whole time, and over here, it was my fault. I should have backed, because I had like 6k gold. You'll see, I'll buy like Blade the Rune King straight up, and then I'll buy Rage Blaze straight up. So I had like 6k gold. So I should have backed, instead of just staying around, but you know, it is what it is. But as you can see, like 23 minutes into the game, their triple inhibitors down. And why is that? Because I'm applying so much pressure around the whole map. Like for example, Darius has no summoners, just go top. You know what I mean? Bottom has no summoners, just go bottom. I see bottom fighting, and the enemy bottom lane is committing, like they flash in and everything. I just go up, and get free kills. Alright? So a lot of playing jungle is just understanding where to be and when to be there. And in order to do that, right, you need to understand how minions work. So you need to determine if if a lane is gonna push or not. If a lane is gonna push, then you know that, okay, I should probably gank that lane because the enemy laner is gonna be overextended because the lane is pushing up. And if they have no summoners and they're overextended and they're playing someone like Darius, it's literally just free kill. Just like that. Alright? So, there you go. That's basically my thought process when I'm playing Twitch jungle. Obviously, Twitch jungle requires a lot of mechanics because he is a squishy ADC that has no escapes. Alright? He doesn't have a dash like Ezreal or Tristana. So he requires the front line, and he also requires a lot of mechanics and knowing when to go in and knowing how to sidestep, all that stuff. But other than that, this game is all about decision making because once again, there's literally only 4 buttons. All right, there's Q, W, E, R, D, F. Okay, maybe like 6 buttons. That's it. Like there's only so much you can do on a mechanical level. So most of the time, the real difference between a good player and a bad player is the decision making. All right, a good player will know what to do if he's behind and how to scale into late game, how to make comebacks. All right, like any scrub can just get really huge, get really fat, and then just carry. Any scrub can do that. The real difference, all right, between a good player and a bad player is the good player knows how to make a comeback when put behind. And not many people know how to do that. So it's all about decision making. And again, as a jungler, it's all about knowing where to be and when to be there. That's the most important part. Anyways, so that was a Twitch jungle replay commentary. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and thank you for watching.